retention rate. We keep our people. 86% of them are just on the product alone, but however, I can really help you increase your income, and we can do the same thing for them. Do you want to know how?
I want to know. I want you to just teach me the right way to do this.
All right, great.
First
So the first thing we need to do is have you buy a pack, because you need to be a product of the product. Second thing is we need to set you up for success. Do I have your permission to do that? Set you up for auto ship.
Yes.
Excellent. And the next thing is you need to fill out this form. It's called Who Do You Know? I'm sure you've done this before of all the people you know. Exactly. And we need to get a minimum of 2 people to do this with you, because we have a very specific time-sensitive rank advancement. So
why do I need 2 people?
Because that will make you consultant. You'll get a $50 bonus.
So
and then we just continue.
What is a consultant?
That's our first rank advancement.
Awesome.
All right.
So
you'll get
already you're advancing from what?
From an associate to a consultant. It's our first
Before
level.
I even got my pay?
Absolutely. You can do it
Awesome.
tonight, tomorrow.
Sounds like
We
a
can
rock
do it
and
right now, Roddy.
You could do it like
Right now, get on that phone, and then we're going to show those 2 people how to do the same thing, because you're going to be talking to business to them, right?
Exactly.
Right? And so they need to come in, and they'll get their consultant. You become manager, and when you do that in 30 days, the company gives you a $250 bonus. Plus, you're getting all kinds of other bonuses from our daily, weekly,
Sounds like
monthly,
you're
and
giving me
annually.
the inside line on the fast track
Right.
to success.
That's exactly it.
I love
So much easier than, all right, you're going to get your 30-day pack, and we're going to take everything out, and we're going to go through this, and as you start to feel good, you want to share with other people, right? I'm making fun of it a little bit, but right?
What about the people who say, I want to sign up because I want to lose weight, but I don't want to sell anything?
And that's fine. That's great. 86% of our people are just product users. We find that the majority of them do share it with other people. And I actually was one of them.
It was you, and it was you.
Yeah.
Both were that way.
I was adamant.
And I was one too. I was out of it
Yeah.
too. Been here, done.
And I was
and-
returning it in 30 days.
But yeah, Elizabeth's gonna return
Now
it.
you might
Get her
get
money
it
back.
in 30 days. And this was.
Oh yeah, she stated that before we got her credit card number. I'm returning this.
Oh, really? Really?
I just needed to lose 6 pounds for an event. And if it worked,
Great.
fine, but I was still going to return it.
Yeah, she was. She was gonna lose her 6 pounds and do the event and return the
And
product.
how long have you been on it?
A year and a half.
So bam, no problem. However, just so you know, people are going to want to do what you're doing, because you're going to look fantastic. You already do, but you're going to look even a little bit better. Sorry, it just happens. You're going
I'm sorry, I look more beautiful.
to great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get this ice glow that we call it. And if you do decide that you want to start sharing it and you want to tell more people about it, let me know ASAP, because there's some time-sensitive bonuses, and they're very extremely generous with their bonuses. Yeah. So we don't want to take away from them.
And the
If
time
that's what they
sensitive-
want to do,
The
great.
time-sensitive bonuses are the ones to get
The crystal.
Crystal.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. If you're not familiar with Crystal, within your first 30 days, I won't go into too much detail, but you want to become Crystal Manager. You get $250 bonus. And then within 90 days, you become a direct Crystal Director, and you get a $750 bonus. And then within 6 months or less, which Greta, of course, did, you want to become Crystal Executive, and you get a $1,000 bonus. And then there's more bonuses that are happening throughout that time period. Those are just very specific.
I'm just grateful I get money every day.
Right?
Right?
But
Right. But it's funny because I guess I never really focused on the bonus.
Well, let's focus on it a little bit more and help you do that. So 5 ways to make money, we talked about this briefly, is your retail profits, the PIB, double PIB, the team cycles, the matching team bonus, and the promotions. And then I do have written out here, to max out a center, you need three stars on one side, three stars on the other side. It'll give you $720,000. Right? Plus they'll be very happy, and they're never leaving you. Retention comes from if you help people to cycle at least 1 time a week, they're never going to leave. Their products are paid for. They're getting this free food, phenomenal food. They'll never leave.
Well, I wish that
true with me, because I have people who they recycling regularly, and then they get to a point where
Well, that
And
one
they
just
can't
has some
afford
issues.
to, yeah, like my sister, or they go inactive.
Kelly comes and goes, so let's not disregard Kelly. She comes and goes, and,
Yeah.
and she's coming. The other one I'm thinking of, she just has some issues.
So some of those types of situations, would you do a three-way call with that? You know, my
With the
learning
issue?
is, yeah, with those experiences that we were talking about, how just someone else telling it to us.
Yeah.
Oh God, we
sometimes.
did that yesterday.
Right, so, okay, so let's share this experience
This was
because,
great.
well,
So
yeah, so Greta gets me on the phone and she's like, all right, I need you to talk to someone. She's not losing the weight she wants. She's not here, right?
No.
Okay.
No,
We're just joking. We've done a lot of three-way calls. Just making sure. And she's not losing the weight she wants to, and I just need some help. I've gone over everything with her. I've told her everything you need me to, but she's about ready to drop her problem. I'm like, get her on the phone. Let's do a three-way call. So we get off the phone, and Greta's like, ugh, that's everything I told her. And
You know it's that third.
and now she's doing it.
3 hour
So now they just had the same
I did the
situation.
exact same thing
So
yesterday.
she calls me, I get on the phone, I tell her everything that I know that I told my first person, right? And we hang up and she says, "Arr." I just
I'm
told her
standing
every
across
of
them, and
that
I'm like,
stuff.
I literally said that verbatim every day for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But they wanted to hear it from somebody else.
They
Yeah,
do.
because the person
Yeah,
that
it's totally
introduces
true.
to them, they buy because they love you, they know you, they trust you, they like you.
But what the hell do I know?
But you bring Greta into play.
Yeah.
Fantastic! I got it.
She's like,
I
I never knew
can
that. You never told me that.
She did.
She literally said nobody ever told me that.
Please, call my mom.
And you know what's really truly when it comes to family.
16 inches in 11 days. She's like,
That's what I did.
Yes, I would love to talk to your mom. And I know your mom, so I would love to talk to her. But, you know, really when it comes to family, family's just the worst. I'm sorry. I know you have your sister here, or was, but she's gone now, so, right?
Yeah, she's
Family really is the worst. They really truly are. So whenever you're having issues, or even before you get to the point of having issues, get a third party. Just get someone else involved. And it doesn't matter who it is. And the great thing about this company and network marketing in general is that it may or may not be your upline. It may or may not be the person who introduced
So
it
it
to you.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. If someone connects with someone better, let that happen.
Yeah.
Let it happen. I don't care who's going to help that person succeed. If they succeed, that's
Yeah.
all I care about.
Like Kathy Kobler, where is she on your, is she even on your
I
team?
know. Well, yeah, she's on my team, but
Somewhere. So I'm gonna do a third party call with her just because she has someone that's diabetic and has questions, and so she knows that we'll connect.
yeah,
So yeah, it makes it's so nice.
yeah. All right, great. So I fill out your sheet every day. Have it filled out before you go to bed. Okay, you're filling out your sheet. It's your who do you know sheet. Okay, you can upload it and download it. It's all over. It can just be a notebook, which is actually what I found to be the most helpful when I was really on top of this. And you know,
What are you saying? Not any more stuff?
saying I'm getting back. I'm doing all this action stuff on purpose.
Every day you update your.
You know, what's going to happen is once you really start focusing on this, you're going to come up with a new person every day. Someone's going to come to mind, someone's going to pop into your life, something is going to happen where that person was brought to you. Our job is to pay attention, write them down so that we can put them on our to-call list. But they were brought to us for a reason, and really pay attention to those. Those are the people you need to call the next day, or that day. Don't wait, don't put them way down on the list. Those are the ones that were brought to you.
Which people? Just
They
people.
come in.
Random people. You know how all of a sudden you'll think of a friend
Oh, I see.
that you haven't thought of in 10 years, or in 5 years, or from high school, or something. Something happens. Maybe they Facebook you, and you've never really talked Facebook, but bam. And I just had this happen to me recently. Someone who's been a part of my other two businesses, texted me just a couple of days ago out of the blue, and I've been wanting to talk to her, but I haven't. And all of a sudden she just texts me about this random thing that, random really.
How random was it?
It was very random. Like, why are you sending this to me? But it allowed me to start a conversation with her. And she's an overweight teacher in Winslow with an overweight family.
This is good. So where then
Now be quiet, Lizzie.
where in the FFRONC then do you bring in the whole isogenics situation? Like
All
at
right, so
what
the
point?
whole time, anywhere, however it fits in. So,
So I noticed you're overweight. Like
That's none of that is FFRONC. There's nothing on that.
that's
you
my point.
noticed
Like at what point do you like slip it in there?
That's what my daughter does.
You can talk experience.
So,
Well, if you really want.
all right, so we've talked
But you see where I'm getting?
I get it.
Like, you don't want it to be so random. Like it's nice to hear that you're doing well. By the way.
So here's where your why comes into play.
Okay.
And so this is where you really need to have your why and your beliefs. So let's have our conversation. We've already done the from and the family. We're not going there anymore. Let's do recreation. So Lauren, what do you do for fun?
I drink.
You right, do you drink with friends? Do you go to happy hour? What do you
I'm just
do?
alone on the couch.
So when you're alone on your couch, are you watching TV, listening to music? Do you listen to music when you do that? Are you watching TV? Are you on the computer? Are you
Unwinding.
Facebooking?
After a long day.
You're unwinding?
Yeah.
Right, but what are you doing? Are you on Facebook? Are you watching TV? Are you listening to music?
Why the hell are you asking me so many questions?
Yeah. We've got a long plane ride.
I'm Facebooking
Facebooking, cool.
all the time.
Yeah, you know, I will occasionally do that too. I don't. But I will occasionally do that as well. You know, long night, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, if I could just have a glass of wine and sit there and post back and forth. Have you ever said something you shouldn't?
Have I?
Yeah.
Are you asking for real? No.
Because you're drinking while you're Facebooking? Have you ever said something?
No.
Really? Seriously? Oh my gosh, I do. I always have to watch myself. I can get a little carried away. I have a big mouth, which is why I'm in sales. It's so great. Because, yeah, you can really talk a lot when you're drinking. And actually, I do that. The group that I'm with, we will get together and we'll do happy hour with each other. And we just talk. But we're doing business. It's great.
She's the person I go to now.
So what do you do for a living?
Because she talks too much?
I'm a recruiter.
You're a recruiter. Oh, great. Who do you recruit for?
All
And I'm thinking ding, 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 ding.
Right?
She's an alcoholic Facebook who recruits people. Ding, 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 ding.
This is what I'm recruiting now.
That's how my head.
That's what Greta said.
I know. Greta and I have lots of conversations about you guys, but all right.
Tell me about
So, who do you network for? Is it a company, or are you by yourself, or?
My family owns a recruiting
Oh,
agency.
fabulous. So, do you get to work from home?
I don't.
Oh, would you like to?
No.
Oh, really? Okay. We did talk about your children already,
Yeah,
so
I
I
wanted
get it. I get it. I do work from home with my children, which can be good and bad. You know, it can be, I get a little distracted, but then at the same time, I am there for them, so whatever they need. But anyways, I don't dwell on that because you never know
Stephanie,
how
how can you
that
work from
how
home?
that mother feels. You know, do they
Yeah.
want to be at home and will that make them jealous and
Yeah.
upset, or are they happy to not be at home? So we really truly don't know. Yeah.
Not really, ever at home.
So, all right, great, wonderful. And, you know, I love the fact that you recruit people. That's what I do. I constantly am talking to people about their health and their wealth. And so basically my business is to create healthy people and also provide wealth for them. And I love to do it because everybody gets free food.
I'm sorry. I'm getting free
I
bacon.
say crazy things and weird things
overweight.
because then they pay attention. Because if you're just blah, 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 blah
Yeah.
from a script or a storybook or something, they're not
Yeah.
paying attention. So I purposely say weird things that they're like, huh? You should just say free food.
You
Really?
just gotta throw them off and then pause.
Right. Well, and
Pause.
share I get to help people get free food every single month.
Yeah.
Free groceries, yeah.
Actually, I was sitting over here in my seat and I could overhear that you two were talking about something. It sounded really interesting.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear some more about
What
it.
would you like to know?
He's a good.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a good role player, isn't he?
So, does that help, Lauren?
It does.
Okay, yeah.
Here's something that last summer, and this conversation is still in my head because I didn't do anything with it. Cleansing. Both people next to me just happen to be very health conscious. The one guy who talked to me about his daughter who's a rock climber, she was just featured, that little girl just featured in Scottsdale. That was his daughter.
Oh, really?
Because I
read it on
was
the
like,
doctor's
rock
office.
climber, what? It had to be the same thing. The only thing
You
that
need to connect with him again. That
I know,
this
but you know why I
story was
dismissed it
brought
though?
to you.
Yeah, I dismissed it was because she has so many damn allergies. Like I was trying to think which product she could use. She was allergic to nuts, so she couldn't even get a vegan. She was allergic to dairy. So, you know, not that I dismissed like everyone interested in products then,
Sure.
but I kept thinking I would connect with them in some way down the line. But it was like these two people I did lose. That I mean, I got their business cards. I should have followed up right away, and I didn't. You know, so it's like these learnings. I mean, we
So that's okay.
connected. We talked the whole time about just health and society and la la la.
So all you need to do tomorrow is call him up and congratulate him for, well, you could probably easily Google because she was just on a magazine.
His name is in the magazine.
There you
Just
go.
read
Right, right, I know.
So
This is totally
I wanted to
fair.
congratulate you and your daughter on making the cover of the magazine. That is so exciting. It brought me back to thinking about you.
What was the size of the house?
Oh,
There you go. You were just prompted. You're just totally prompted
Yeah.
to get back to him. So he's priority number one
It's
on
crazy.
that
Is I
contact
would
list.
say that in my business at work. I would call somebody out of the blue and be like,
Why are
I
you so
read an
nervous?
article
Yeah.
about, and I'll make a
Nothing
business
is different
call.
about this
Right.
business and your recruiting.
Right.
Nothing is different. Just different product.
It's just now it's a
Different
14-hour
scientific.
day.
Could have sworn I said that to her. the
What was
other
it?
day.
Technology, savvy, scientific, nutrition.
yeah.
We're changing our words. So it's no longer product.
yeah.
It's breakthrough
I like that
scientific technology or nutrition.
See, what's interesting, I would think, oh, you're
Not-
so
or it's
lucky.
community,
You have
not
this
company.
window. It's gonna be so easy for you.
It's
I think my issue
income
is
stream versus money.
My issue is when I leave work, I don't want to do it, keep doing it. So it's hard, like I
Okay.
do this all day long and then I go home and then I'm
So you need to find your
kids
why.
go to bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, so I go in spurts. Like I'll have like a week where I'm like, let me sign 5 people up, and then I'll have a week or 3 weeks where I'm,
Okay.
done. That's,
And you know
I
what?
need to get more consistent about it.
And that can be okay as long as you go through those cycles and by the end of the month you come out with your numbers. And really truly our numbers, unless you really, really, really fast track, which is great, I'm all for that, remember? 6 3-stars makes us a millionaire, so I'm all for that. But just to make your business a business is 2 people a week. 2 people a week, 2 people a week, 2 people a week. So if you come out with 8 by the end of the month,
It seems like a lot, but
doesn't it?
sometimes when, I remember when Stephanie, literally, she said, oh, well, you need to get 2 people, come, and if you get 2 people every week, then and I'm like, what? 2 people every week, but then, like, actually, when you kind of get on a roll, and I've done the same thing, so I go up and down, just depends, but, then all of a sudden, it just kind of flows, and it's not that difficult,
Yeah.
so.
now the more you do it, the easier it becomes, and the more people you bring in, the larger your team, the more people that just come to you.
Yeah, it's
Really,
that law of
truly is.
attraction and-
Yeah, I
and
mean,
being
y'all saw the
open.
post about when you're ready, you will soar. And I feel coming home from ICU, I'm ready. Every single day, happened again, I talked about it on Friday, happened to me again today, happened again yesterday. I have people coming out of the woodwork who are like, I want to take this more seriously, I want to make this a business, I want this. I have one product user